Hello everyone, my name is Kiva and I teach people how to achieve the luxe look for less. In today's video, we're talking about H&M Home. It is so hot right now. All of the influencers are telling you to run there, but is it really worth it? So I ordered 14 random items off the website. I didn't read any reviews and we are going to put them to the test today. Should you spend your hard-earned money there or should you pass? Before we get into today's video though, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram, but let's get into it. Before we even get started, I will say that I got 14 items and the total price was $273. So for the number of items I got for the price, I actually think it's really reasonable. Now, I had a coupon, so I think I had like $50 off. So it was actually even cheaper than that, but the basic price is $273. So at IKEA, for 14 items, it would probably be comparable when it comes to price. At Home Goods, you could get like 3 things for that price. So I like the price points for now, but let's jump right in. So the first item I picked up is this large stoneware vase, which is $35. So this is the vase and this is my head. I don't know if my head is big or little, like people say I have a small head, so do what you will with that information, but this is the vase. It's very sturdy, it's pretty heavy, like I could do a workout with this if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but if I wanted to, and it's very interesting to look at. It's actually ceramic, it's not plastic. So those are all pluses for this piece. But again, this is $35. And it's interesting, right? Because we have this hole here and it's a nice shape. This is a great addition to your space if you're trying to add some curvature or something really visually interesting, because, you know, it's hard to find a good looking pot. You know what I mean? I know you're like, what a basic thing to say. Well, it's my job. That's what I like to talk about, right? So this is a really basic vase, but it's cool, right? I think it's really cool. Now it's $35. I think it depends on the size of your space. So if you have a console table, if you have some bookshelves or something, and you don't have really tall ceilings, I think that this vase is fantastic. But this vase, it's not that big in the grand scheme of things. Like, if I set it down, I don't even think you can see it. Like from the camera, I don't think you can see it. So for $35, I feel like you could get a vase that's bigger than this for the same price at a place like At Home. Now the quality there might not be as good, but it will be bigger, so it'll fill up your space better. Something that's really trending right now is people getting like really interesting vases like this. And it's really nice that they're interesting, but they are not interesting if you cannot see them. So that's kind of the point I want to make there. I have this brown color and this white. They're really cool. I think they're really nice. If your style is modern, organic, I'd say use this. Wabi Sabi, use this. Japandi, use this. But for any other design style, I can't imagine where this would really come into play. I would give this 4 out of 5 stars. It's cute. I like it. I think it's very niche. I don't love the coloring options. I think it's nice. It's fairly small though. I want larger vases for my space, but I think it's nice. You know, the quality is there. So you know what, they'll get 4.5 stars out of 5. The next item from H&M Home is this stoneware candlestick holder. Now this is cool. This looks super cool. This was $24, and it's very interesting. This is something I would 100% imagine in Arvin's home, right? I feel like Arvin has to have this, right? He has to have this. This feels like it's perfect for him. So I love that. Again, if you're into the modern organic, this is a great piece for you. I like that all the candlesticks are at different heights, and it works, but they're not too different in height, at least the first 2 levels, because you know when you get like those candlestick holders for the holidays, and it looks like a staircase of stairs, which is of candles, but sometimes you're like, can we be a little bit closer together so it makes a little bit more sense? So I love this. This is great. It's $24. I'd probably pay $24 for it. It's very nice and sturdy. You can put your candles in there. I don't know. This is really cute. Now, what I will say is, again, it's small. So you could use this as a vase in itself, but I think it will be best with candlesticks in it. So for a really nice tablescape, I think this would be best. I wouldn't use this in your kitchen or anything like that unless, again, you have really short countertops or, you know, something where having something really small makes sense. Sometimes having really undersized things is really in right now, especially in the modern organic, but not everyone loves that. So be wary of things like this, but again, very well made. I think it's really visually interesting. I'd give this a 5 out of 5 stars. The next item is a small ceramic vase, which is $13. It's cute. It's sturdy. It's heavy. Again, all of their vases are actually ceramic. They're not plastic made to look like ceramic, so I do appreciate that. But this is tiny. I don't know where there's no place in my own home where I could use this. If you have tall ceilings, if you have big stuff, I wouldn't use this. because it's hard to scale it to anything else. I put this on a bookshelf, maybe. A bookshelf is really the only natural place for it. It's small, it's cute, it's mighty, but it's very tan. So beige, tan has to be one of your colors. Again, really, really earthy decor. And I'm not surprised by that because H&M fashion is all about the neutrals. I am like H&M's spokesperson when it comes to fashion, but you know, neutrals aren't really what I do in my own home, but it's cute. Again, I'll hold this one up and this one up. They're just tiny. These are tiny pieces, so they're very cute. I think you just have to have somewhere fitting for something tiny, which not all of us do. This vase gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. Now, this is something that I adore. This is a Stoneware Oil Bottle. It was $17.99, so a little bit pricey, but you use this for your oil, right? So you could use this to be decorative, right? You could use this to style a shelf, to style a console, to style your kitchen, right? Because we need things to style our kitchen. So this is a great option for that because it's so hard to find good kitchen decor, right? I had a whole video on that. If you missed that video, I'll link it right here. It's how to make your kitchen look luxurious. It's a great video if I do say so myself because it's full of useful tips. I'm not saying it's good for any other reason, but it's full of useful tips. So go check that out. But a good oil container that doesn't look meh, it's hard to find, right? We need kitchen decor that's also practical. We need cute bottles where we can hold our oil in. You know when you go get like a sculpture or a vase or something and you want to use it for something in the kitchen, but they're like, no water, no food, can't be within 100 meters of food. Like, okay, what am I going to do with that? So this is oil safe, food safe. You can't put in the dishwasher, you can hand wash it, but it's very cute. It has this cork top here, a nice cork stopper. So that's nice. What I will say though is even with the cork in there, there's still this opening here. So whatever you have in here, you got to make sure there's nothing flying around getting in there or you don't drop anything in there because it's going to contaminate it. There is no real true closure here. So I guess I'd only use this if you're having a dinner party, you want to entertain, make it look nice. This is great. Now I have one similar from Crate & Barrel. I think I like that one more because my concern here is also that the finish is matte. So when you have something with a matte finish and it doesn't have anything shiny on the outside, if I get oil on this oil container, it's probably gonna stain it, right? So then I'm gonna have a splotchy oil container. Unless the whole thing is splotchy, it's really not a vibe. But I do like this. This is super cute. I'd probably use it decoratively. I wouldn't actually use it for its intended purpose. It's $18. I'll show you my one from Crate & Barrel. I think I like that one more, but this is a great option. This, I'm gonna give this like 4 stars, 4 out of 5 stars. It's pretty decent. The next item from H&M Home is this black bowl. So, it's a bowl. There's nothing special about this bowl. And this bowl was $3. It was $3.49. I can get a bowl at IKEA double this size that can stand up to me accidentally dropping it on the floor for 69 cents. Now this bowl, it has no interesting etchings. It's not hammered. This bowl isn't giving me anything. It's just a bowl, right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna eat my cereal out of this. Not, the queen's coming over, let me put out this bowl. It's not really doing it for me. I think $3 is really expensive for a bowl. This bowl literally gets 1 out of 5 stars. I'm just giving it like 1 because I don't like 0 on the scale, but it's an expensive bowl. It's just a bowl. There's nothing exciting about it. I would not get dishware from here. Along with the bowl, I have this appetizer plate or salad plate or whatever you like to do with this plate, dessert plate even. I have this plate. This plate was $2.99. $2.99 is pretty decent for a plate. Again, you can't really use this plate for anything. I feel like most people actually don't use plates this size on a regular basis. So, you know, I think $2.99 is fine. Again, there's no texture, there's no etching, anything like that. I guess there's like a difference in the color of the rim, but you have to hold it up like really like close to your face. You have to get binoculars or like to look at a plate. I think that is kind of overkill. There's that. I'll give this plate 1.5 stars because it's better than the bowl because it's a little bit more affordable. But again, it's just a simple plate. You could get the same plate elsewhere more affordably. And then they have the big plate. Okay, so this plate is $3.99. So this plate is $4. Again, it's still a black plate. It's a black plate. Now I got this item. Could Kiva have chosen a better item? Yes. But I also wanted to kind of assess them when it comes to cost. Of course it's made well, but it's ceramic as most plates are. This is not a beautiful table setting. So this plate also gets 1.5 stars. It's just kind of meh. You know, there's nothing exciting about it. And this is like the price is per plate. You have to think about it like you need a salad plate, you need a bowl, you need a cup. I don't think the dishware set would be worth it financially. When I do what one does with plates, it's kind of meh. I got this one, I had this one in college from IKEA, and it lasted me for all 4 years of college. So I'd probably get that one. That one, the whole set cost me like $25. This, not worth it to me, but they did have a savior here. Now they have this plate, which is the large stoneware plate. You're like, ooh la la, this is a great plate. It's hammered, there's a lot of texture there. I really like this rim. You're like, oh wow, my food's not gonna fall over the edge. Of course, it's a decorative thing, but you know, we have to be aware of that. You know, sometimes your mashed potato gravy will start running. Well, you have this rim to save it. So that's nice. This is a really nice looking plate. It looks kind of like the Marin plates from Crate & Barrel, which I also have. But guess how much this plate costs? This plate is $15. This plate is, you know, a visit to Chipotle. 2 people ate at Chipotle. I don't know if this plate is worth it. It's a beautiful plate, but it's really expensive. $15 for a plate is a lot of money. You know, that's how much my dog's food costs in a month. You know, I don't know if I choose the plate. I would never choose the plate over that. But you know what I'm trying to say. This plate it's a meh plate. I don't know who they think they are for selling this for $15, especially since they'll sell like a sweater for $15, and the sweater will last me for like 3 seasons, but it's just a plate. This plate gets 3.5 out of 5 stars. So I'm kind of disappointed with that. I'm disappointed with the dishware in general. It's just kind of lacking in terms of the color, the texture, the interest. I would get a plate for somewhere cheaper, like Walmart or Target or IKEA or literally anywhere else before buying a plate from H&M Home. But again, the vases look really nice. So far, I'm actually pretty surprised with H&M Home. I didn't think the quality was gonna be there. Now, I ordered a lot of very like particular things. I only ordered vases and bedding, really. I mean, bedding and like decorative accents like that, because I think those are the things that we long for the most, and those are the things we want to look really luxurious, but sometimes it's hard to find. So I think they're doing a good job right now. Again, all of like that dishware got like a 2 out of 5 for me, but otherwise they're doing a great job. Next, we're talking about cushion covers. So this is a gray velvet cushion cover. You know, I'm always talking about IKEA cushion covers and then that one brand from Amazon that I adore. I love those cushion covers. So this is a 20 by 20 gray velvet cushion cover for $10. So same price as IKEA, not the same price as online. Online's a little bit cheaper, but it's pretty good quality. It's good quality velvet. So let's see, where's the zipper? So they've hidden the zipper really well, right? Because I couldn't find it. So of course this does stick out. You could definitely stick it in, but they've hidden the seam pretty well. It looks pretty consistent with the other seams, so I'm happy with that. It doesn't have much give in it, so I don't know what will happen when I stuff it. I will stuff it and I'll let you know how it looks, or I'll show you how it looks. It's a nice pillowcase. Would I probably get one more readily available to me? Sure, right? Because I order from Amazon every day and I go to IKEA all the time, but this is a great option. You can't go wrong here, so I do like it. This pillowcase gets 3 out of 5 stars. Next, we have this wash gray linen cushion cover. It's 20 by 20 for $13. So good price here. This looks like really high quality linen. I'm gonna say that this looks like really high quality linen. I don't see any fraying at the seams or anything like that already, which sometimes you do see like day one at like IKEA, but you know, if you're balling on a budget, you gotta ball on a budget. Wow, okay, so I love this. So it has this really nice seam here, so it looks like you just put the pillow in there and it has this opening, but those openings in the back can be horrible to work with because then you have part of the pillow exposed or a tag is falling out. Well, this does have a zipper, so I absolutely adore that, and the zipper is hidden super well because I wouldn't have known a zipper is there. So this is a 5 stars for me. I would definitely buy this again. I'm gonna try it out. I will say this is a charcoal gray, so I'd have to see if they had other colors. I don't really want gray, but I love this. This is a great find. This pillowcase gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. Next, we have this velvet cushion cover. It is 20 by 20 for $18, so that's a good price. It's very thick. I can feel the quality in it, and I love that there is a difference in pile. So there's some thicker parts and some thinner parts. It's not just done by like different types of fabric. You can actually feel a difference in the height. So that adds like a layer of elegance to it. Now, of course, they have like this velvet going on, so it is going to attract a lot of dust, but that's kind of just what happens with the fabric. The zipper, again, is hidden super well, so I'm impressed by that, and I like this. Now, I would probably use this in a contemporary home, a a contemporary home, a glam home. I can't really think of another design style where this would make a ton of sense, but I do like it. The quality is there. I think if you're willing to spend a few extra dollars on this, it's definitely going to be worth it. Now, I will look at the website, but this feels, in terms of quality, similar to like my $200 pillowcases, if that's any indicator for you. So this is a good one. Now, some of the other ones weren't so much, but this is amazing. This pillowcase gets 5 out of 5 stars. Now, I just love chenille. Chenille is one of my favorite fabrics. I don't know why. I just really like it. It's like suede, but not quite. I love chenille. It adds a lot of fun texture and sheen to a space in an otherwise matte space, so I love that. This is a 20 by 20. It is $13, and again, they have, oh, wow, no, I'm wrong. So I thought this was like a seam in the back to hide the zipper, but it's not. It is a really nice seam. I feel like you could put this front facing or in the back. The zipper is hidden well. I like these. So again, the basic velvet one was a no for me, but I love the chenille one as well. Again, I don't know if these colors work for me personally, but if you have a more muted and neutral color palette, this is a fantastic find. This pillowcase gets 5 out of 5 stars. The last item that I ordered from H&M Home is this tufted throw. It was $50. It has a cool pattern on it. It has a fun texture. I really like the way the tassels feel and the fringe on the actual blanket feels. $50 is pretty decent for a throw. It is actually, what's the dimension? 51 by 67, so that's actually a pretty big throw. That's definitely comparable in size to something you get from Home Goods. I like it. Again, it's tan. I don't really use tan. So again, I'm not the best person to shop at H&M Home. I probably should have prefaced but the quality feels there. It does shed a bit, so I'm definitely getting some of my black sweater, which I don't love, because when people come into your home, right, you don't want them to walk away being covered in a fabric. I feel like that's what happens with dogs, so you already have it with like the dog shedding. It's definitely a fun one. Now, what I'd probably do with this, I probably wouldn't use it for a throw. I'd probably put it in a frame and turn it into art, and I think I'd like it a lot better. But it's cute. For $50, I think that's decent. I wouldn't put my $50 there, but I would understand if that's where you put your $50 there. I'd probably get it a 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, guys, that's it for today's video. That was my review of H&M Home. I will say, a lot of the products are very well made. Would I buy them? Probably not. They're not really my design style, but they are well made. Definitely don't get the dishware. It is not good. It is not worth the price. It's not even bad quality. It just isn't worth the price. The vases are great. The bedding is great. If you are into the neutrals, the modern organic, the really small things, it's the place for you. If you like oversized decor, you like black and white, you like really any other style that isn't modern organic, maybe don't shop there. Let me know what you think. Have you shopped at H&M Home before? Was it worth it to you? Let's chat about it down in the comments. And if you want to see me shop at any other store, let me know. I love spending money, and I want to make sure you're putting your hard-earned money exactly where it should go. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram. And until next time, have a beautiful day.